Hello, this is Dr. Jill Young, and I'm going to go over your week 1 work. I will post a video every week that pretty much goes over your assignments for that particular week, and there will be an extra video for your group project. For this week, you're doing a paper and a discussion. Actually, you're doing 2 discussions, but one of them is just your intro, which you've probably already done before. If not, you're just posting a small bio for the first discussion. Your second discussion is watching a video. So you'll need to go to your syllabus, which I'm going to do right now. Here it is, actually. I'm already on it. I don't know why I said I was going to go to it. I was thinking I was on the discussion for a minute. So here's your lecture. Here are the 2 videos. You're going to need to read your lecture, listen to your lecture, sorry, and then watch these videos. At that point, you're going to do, and then after you've done that, you can go ahead and complete your discussion question. For that, you're going to pick out one of the factors that is, one of the things in the videos that's changing in a manager's job, and you're going to describe that. Here's the range that should be followed for your discussion post lengths, and you need to make sure to post 2 responses to 2 of your peers, 1 response per peer, or 1 to me. If I post a follow-up on your post, you can respond to me and another peer, or just 2 other peers. It doesn't matter, but only 2. You don't have to do 3. You don't have to do 2 peers and answer me. That's not required. 2 total. Make sure the responses are substantive. They need to ask follow-up questions. It could be supporting information to a student's post. It could be a debate and you're having a different stance on what they're saying. It doesn't matter, as long as it's respectful. And the best grades go to those who post responses that have sources, and obviously your initial post should have sources as well. And that does not include your textbook. So the first initial post each week is due on Wednesday at 11:59, and the final responses are due by 11:59 on Sunday. All times in this class are Eastern Daylight Time. I'm going to skip this for now because I'll have a video on that project all by itself. And then you have a paper today, or this week. During this week, you have to discuss these 3 factors: the functions, roles, and skills, the importance that a manager, the importance of that manager to the organization, and then how does the manager's job relate to what you learned this week. So make sure you're reading and watching your videos this week so that you can answer this question. The Word document is 1 to 3 pages long. That does not include a title or reference page. Now 1 to 3 is kind of a large range, so I'm not trying to say that I wouldn't accept a 1-page paper. If it's very subjective. It just depends on if you're describing these in enough detail to me. And sometimes a 1-page paper will do it, sometimes it doesn't. So if you're the kind of person that struggles with giving enough detail, I would probably go longer. Just kind of try to explain, because you gotta describe a lot here. So I would say it's probably going to be about 3 pages. But anyway, it is a bit subjective. Okay. These will be monitored or scanned, reviewed by Turnitin, and there will be a score. So I'll be able to tell. Make sure to keep that score low. It needs to be under 10%. Anything above that, I'm going to look at carefully. You're probably very familiar with APA format. If not, I will have resources posted for you. So just make sure to follow that, and make sure that if you're using sources, paraphrase whatever you get from that source, and you still cite it, but do not use the exact words from the source. So most of your work should be original. You would use that sparingly, but most of it should be original. So that's really it for this week. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. Again, I will post videos each week for the assignments, and there will be a video posted for your paper. And it will just be all about your project. Well, it's a paper. Your project, which is a very large paper, and I'm sorry. A lot of times they're PowerPoints, but not in this class. It's a paper, so. And you're going to have to interview. You're going to have to conduct an interview. So, anyway. Oh, and I will just go ahead and tell you that by week 2, I will have you on in your own group. And you'll go to the group study area. You can find your group, and then you can start communicating with your group whenever you want, as early as you want. That'll be at the beginning of week 2. Okay, that's it for now. I look forward to the class, and I hope you enjoy this class. And I think it's very useful, especially if you're ever in any kind of leadership or management position. You might be in one now, you might be in one in the future, and if you are, this will probably be useful, and you'll actually get some things out of it. I've had students who have used some of the principles and the concepts that we've learned in this class in their own job to try and improve their leadership skills. So anyway, hopefully you'll find it valuable. You can text me or call me or email me. One thing about the easiest way to get a hold of me is texting. I check my emails once a day. Calling, you can leave a voicemail, but I'm usually a lot of times I'm in a place where I can't really talk right at that moment. So leave me a voicemail if you want me to call you back. Otherwise, you can text me, and usually I can text you back whatever I'm doing, as long as I'm not in the car. So that's about it. Look forward to the class and have a great week.